Heungbu and Nolbu, a story of kindness and greed. Once upon a time in a faraway village, there lived two brothers, Nolbu, the older, and Heungbu, the younger. Though they were born to the same parents, they were very different in their hearts. Nolbu was selfish and greedy, while Heungbu was kind and generous. After their parents passed away, Nolbu inherited all their wealth. He built a large house and lived in luxury. Heungbu, on the other hand, was left with nothing. He lived in a small, run-down house with his wife and many children. But even though they were poor, Heungbu and his family were happy because they loved and helped one another. One day, a small bird changed everything. Heungbu was working in the fields when he found a swallow that had broken its leg. Feeling sorry for the bird, he gently picked it up and took it home. He wrapped the bird's leg with care, fed it, and nursed it back to health. Soon the swallow was able to fly again. It circled above Heungbu's house before flying away into the sky. A year passed, and the swallow returned, but this time it had a gourd seed in its beak. It dropped the seed into Heungbu's garden and flew away. Heungbu and his family were curious and decided to plant the seed. Before long, a huge gourd vine grew, with several large gourds hanging from it. When they cut open the first gourd, they couldn't believe their eyes. Inside were piles of gold and jewels. The second gourd was filled with fine clothes, and the third had enough food to last them a lifetime. Heungbu and his family were no longer poor. They had everything they needed. News of Heungbu's good fortune reached his brother Nolbu. Always driven by greed, Nolbu wanted the same riches. He rushed out and searched for a swallow, but instead of helping one in need, he cruelly caught a healthy bird and broke its leg, hoping it would bring him a magical seed, just like it had for Heungbu. Nolbu wrapped the bird's leg and waited impatiently. The next year, the swallow returned and dropped a seed at Nolbu's house. Excited, he planted it right away. Soon, a giant vine grew, with large gourds hanging from it. But when Nolbu cut open the gourds, he was in for a terrible surprise. Instead of gold and treasures, the gourds were filled with goblins. The goblins danced around Nolbu's house, causing chaos and destruction. They took all of Nolbu's money and left him with nothing. Realizing his mistake, Nolbu went to his younger brother for help. Heungbu, being kind-hearted, forgave his brother and shared his wealth with him. Nolbu learned that greed and cruelty only bring misfortune, while kindness and compassion lead to true happiness. The lesson of Heungbu and Nolbu is clear. Be kind to others, even when you expect nothing in return. Greed and selfishness can lead to trouble, but generosity and love will always bring good things. This story teaches us that helping others and doing the right thing, even when no one is watching, can bring unexpected rewards. It reminds us that kindness is more powerful than greed, and happiness is found in love and family, not in material wealth.